See the great and wondrous glory.
The cornerstone of our belief system is about invoking spiritual energy and sending it out to help people. It just so happens that it's extraterrestrials who are teaching us to do this.
Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum.
The concept of aliens in popular culture is largely limited to little green probing perverts from sci-fi movies. However, there are a group of men and women operating out of a church in Parsons Green, London, who take the matter very seriously. They are the Aetherius Society, and to them, aliens are gods. The society was founded in 1955 by a London cabbie called Dr. George King, after he claimed to come into contact with aliens. A Venus-based alien master named Aetherius would communicate wisdom and guidance for mankind through his voice box.
I am Namun, is Aetherius.
Jesus, Buddha, Gandhi, also aliens, sent down to better the human race. I'm honoured to be invited to Operation Prayer Power, their annual pilgrimage to Holdstone Down in Devon. This is where Jesus first came down in a spaceship from Venus.
Can you tell me what the Aetherius Society does?
We send out energy from places like this to the world as a whole for healing, for peace, but we do it in cooperation with beings from other planets.
Right, so aliens,
If you like, yes. A number of the great spiritual figures of history, Buddha, Sri Krishna, were from other planets.
Hello, Gary, good to see you.
Is there someone alive now that you think can have these powers?
One person that I've met that I believe came from another planet was Dr. King.
Right. Anyone else?
It's few and far between, but Gandhi's a recent one.
Obama?
I've got no reason to believe that whatsoever, no. So over here, we're going to place the battery on the tripod down there, and then you'll have what we call a prayer team, and they'll come down in groups of 3. They'll be putting the energy in the battery, and all the others will be gathered around sending mantra through that person praying into the battery. Politics isn't really working, but this does work because it changes the consciousness of humanity, and then you won't have the poverty, the war, and all the rest of it.
Well, sounds great. Can't wait.
That's what we're working for?
Yep, hope it works.
So do I.
It was finally time to begin the operation. The battery was unsheathed, the prayer teams prepped, and the prayer assessors pen in hand.
So here we are, and it, of course, is the 59th anniversary today, isn't it, of the charging of this wonderful, wonderful holy mountain. Has everybody been given the mantra that we're going to use today? Good, okay, that's great. So why don't we prepare ourselves then to become channels and tune in to this wonderful, wonderful power in this place, put here by the beloved Master Jesus himself. So let's raise the hands, please. Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum.
Almighty Father of all creation, let your light flow through this world now.
It's kind of like sorcery without witches and more cagoules. Someone's given me a coat and hat. Some people are definitely better at doing it than others.
Ah, the planetary one, who had, at this time, sacrificed peace.
I'm one of the lucky ones. I was born into it. I was never forced into it. This is one thing that people may misinterpret, that, my parents were like, you have to join the society. There's nothing like that. It was totally natural. And I just know there's no ways that this could just be made up. So it comes from somewhere. Either our masters made this up, but he must be absolutely extraordinary. Or it's space intelligences or angels.
I came across Dr. King's teachings along my research. My memory became so much more sharper and clearer. I was starting to become more psychic. I was starting to pick up thoughts from other people. And for me, that was like proof that Dr. King's teachings and his philosophy and his practices are real.
Some psychics can see the lower end of the spectrum, which is the fairies and the pixies. And I've seen some of those as well.
You've seen pixies?
Yes, and my pets have seen them.
Really? Did they tell you they've seen them?
Well, we all looked up together on one occasion, and there was this humanoid figure about so big.
I started my spiritual journey about 7 or 8 years ago. I guess the best way that I can explain it is it's a bit like a scene from Star Wars, actually, The Force Awakens. Did you watch that?
Yeah.
You might, okay.
Do you ever have moments of wanting to use the energy for something a bit different?
Like
a football team?
I don't at all have that desire, and also I don't think it would work.
This kind of experience reminds me, in some ways, like a music festival.
Yeah.
Except you could say the mantra is like the music.
Okay.
That's generating the energy.
Yeah.
You're in a group, you're setting up power. It's very, the atmosphere is charged.
Like Glastonbury, but less expensive.
Exactly.
What really grabbed me about the Aetherius Society was the fact that it offered a very definite way in which ordinary people could help humanity.
So do you feel like you've helped humanity today?
Absolutely, yes, yeah.
Almighty God, who is the creator of all things.
And into the hearts and the minds of men now.
We pray that your mighty power may fall upon the world now.
How do you think that went?
I think it went okay. Yeah, I'm satisfied that I didn't forget my lines, and I found it extremely inspiring. It's a little bit nerve-wracking because if you mess it up, then you are missing out on your opportunity to put energy in the battery. There's no experience like it. It is absolutely unique.
Yeah, I've never seen anything like it.
And you never will, unless you come back here.
23rd of July.
Yeah, or the closest weekend.
So to be on the safe side, Mervin's going to take the battery down the mountain now. We've had about 100 pilgrims today, we reckon. We've topped our target. Our target was to get over 200. We got 240 approximately prayer hours today. Fantastic.
I think when you think of aliens or even hear the word alien, it sounds quite silly and it's quite easy to laugh at that. But from what I've seen up there, these people are just incredibly positive, and all they're trying to do is generate energy to make the world a better place. And I don't really think you can argue with that, even if they do believe in flying saucers.